What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
I'm glad to see you here.
I'm glad to see you too.
We're glad to see you guys too.
We're glad to see you back.
For today's episode, we're gonna need to go back in time to get the car we need to look at. Noah, did you bring the portal juice?
Fuck.
Grab it.
Portal away.
Damn. Oh, that shit working.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? We did it.
We did it.
We got it back. It's a 92 Toyota Corolla Sport. Two-door coupe. We're going to look over it for the customer. They purchased it. We only know one thing that's wrong with it, maybe two. So we're going to take a thorough look over it and then come up with a list of things that are necessary repairs for this car to be operable every day on the road safely. All right, guys. We're going to do a little test drive of the car. That's the first thing you should always do. The AC don't work. We figured that out. The idle goes up, but I don't think that fucker's got Freon in it. Now, you might be thinking, wow, this thing sounds like such a cool Cummins. It's not a Cummins. It's a little Toyota. So that sound is just a hole in the headers that we're going to look for. Other things we're checking are like, this bitch has pop-up headlights. So, you know, we're flipping up the headlights. They come up and they go down. It's good stuff. The windows work because they're manual, that's nice. The mirrors work and they're electric, so that's cool. That's that Toyota reliability, just keeps going. The stereo's original. I'm pretty sure the owner is going to want that swapped out, so we might throw one of those cheap units we first had in the Civic in there. Alright, we'll get back with you when we're back in the garage with this piece of history. Alright guys, you saw us on a little test drive, but now we're going to look at some things that like you might need or want fixed just around the outside of the car. Number one, do your fenders look like ass? That's not really that important, but they don't. This car looks pretty good considering it's from who knows where and from 1992. A little bit of rust, that'll be fine. It's good shit, man. All the lights are in good condition. Everything's in good condition except this bunk ass tape job around that. Now, one thing I am really worried about when you get an old car like this is the tires. I want to know how old they are. What you're going to look for is the letters DOT and then a bunch of sets of numbers and letters following them. So here it is, DOT, Department of Transportation. The first set doesn't mean anything to us today. The second set also doesn't mean anything to us today. We're looking at the last set. 21 is the week of the year that they were made. 18 is the year that these tires were made. So these are from the 21st week of 2018. They're from 2018, that's good news. They should be all right. Another cool thing, looking around the car, the windshield isn't cracked. That is rare and kind of lucky. Let's crawl on the inside, take a quick look around in there. It's a Toyota. It lets you know that. Horn work, shifter, big and awkward, just like all the stuff in the 90s. This shroud is completely cracked and damaged, and the park reverse neutral drive 2-1 deal has completely fallen off. So I'm going to attempt to find a shroud on the internet and recommend that the customer buy one of those so that they know what the hell they're doing. This comes apart, doesn't work real well. I think they can live with that. We're not trying to spend a bunch of money here. The stereo they will probably want replaced, and the LCD screen is kind of burned out. That's kind of gross. And the glove compartment requires like magic to open. It's kind of uncomfortable. You just have to twist this. I might try and find a handle. I might not. Whatever. And all the gauges work from our test drive. That's good. So now we're going to move on to the engine, and Noah's going to tell you all about that. Noah, tell us about what you see in the engine, my guy.
All right, what I see is a 16-valve EFI engine. I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean, Simon?
Electronic fuel injection. That was a big deal back in the day.
Problem number one, the radiator leaks. See right there.
Yeah, we got moisture.
And a lot of it.
And this shit looks old as hell. The good news is, that's the one thing we are actually repairing today.
Got a bunch of corrosion on the battery. That's nice.
Yucky.
We got some there too.
Yeah.
You should, with an old car like this, you want to look for oil leaks around the valve cover. This car doesn't have any.
We're gonna check the oil, make sure it looks okay, make sure it's at a proper level. The car was just running, so it'll be a little off from what it will be at cold resting, you know what.
Okay.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Fresh oil. Good stuff.
Fresh oil, and it is full.
Very good.
I like the look and sound of that.
We're gonna check our power steering fluid. There's a little dipstick in that. How's that looking? Is it wet?
Yes, it is.
There we go. We're good on that.
Then you want to check your transmission dipstick, if the car has one. So, with transmission fluid, in order to get an accurate reading, the car needs to be idling in park at operating temperature. But we are just looking at the color of the fluid.
Red.
Yep, looks bright red. Next thing we want to check is the air filter. Just gonna pop these clips off.
Come on. There is one.
Oh, missed one.
There you go. That's not awful.
Yeah.
Bang it on the ground a couple times. No. The other way. The contaminants are on the bottom. Yeah,
No, I was trying to get it to fluff up.
You don't want that in your lungs, bro.
I do.
All right, sounds good. That's why I sound the way I do right now, actually.
You just been huffing this shit?
Yeah, I've been huffing dirty air filters.
Dude, I think this filter thinks he's fucking funny.
Your corner's all fucking.
I know, I'm trying to get it. There we go. See, I know how to do an airbox.
Of course. Can you put that back on without breaking anything? No. All right, guys. Timing belt looks good. I don't see any dates, but I also don't see any cracks.
Oh, I've just been... It's a really nice shot of the back of my head.
Nice.
When the car was lifting, I totally forgot we had the camera set up, and I was just standing directly in front of it.
All right, guys. These wheels have a locking lug nut on them. Like the key is not in the glove box, and it's not in the center console. So we're gonna try, see if we can find it back here. We're gonna look through this little fella. My hopes are not high. Dog bless. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take off one side of the wheels. Then I'm gonna inspect the brakes. There's drum brakes in the back. I'm not doing the back. Until they squeak, I'm not looking at them. The fronts, I'm gonna take both sides off, look at the shocks, because the ride feels a little, you know? I'm gonna look at that B word. All right, I'm gonna get back with you once I got this B word off. All right, here's what we found. The brake pads, the outer one on this side is at about 4 millimeters out of 12, which means that it's getting to the point where it's gonna start squeaking soon. I'm gonna let the customer know that that will be coming up, that she will need a brake replacement soon. Rotors look okay. They're a little fucked, but if it doesn't shake at highway speeds, I'm not gonna recommend they be replaced. This strut is blown to hell. You got juice up there and fuzz all down the side. It's been blown for a while. It probably sounded like this when it blew. Ooh, I almost pooped. This side, the brakes are a little better. They're at like a 5 or a 6 millimeter maybe. And I can't tell if the strut's been blown for so long that the juice just rusted or something else. But I think this strut might be okay. This back strut is blown. One blown boy.
Yep.
Then we're gonna check this side. Ah, okay, 2 for 4. But they're on opposite corners of the car, so that's why it feels like a goddamn yacht when it goes over a bomb. Okay, we're gonna put the wheels back on. That's all the inspection I feel I need to do. Oh.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out our other content. We got a podcast and a fun skits and project channel. Make sure to check those out. Links will be in the description.